Well, excitement in the air. We've all known about this date for a long time, and the stage is set in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final. Hello everyone, I'm Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary as always on these big occasions by Lee Dixon, and we're approaching kick-off time here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It's Barcelona facing Manchester City.
Well, hundreds of millions of people will be tuning into this one. Probably the biggest club game in the world. Pointed end of the tournament. Who's going to come out on top? Well, Derek, we're just about to find out. Very, very excited.
He's won the Champions League 4 times in his distinguished career. Lionel Messi. Lee Dixon, what are you looking for from Messi?
Well, brilliance. Simple as that. Every time the little man gets the ball, something happens. He makes the game happen in front of him.
There's no doubt about it, Lee. Manchester City have been dominant on the domestic front in English football, but the main priority for a long time has been the European dimension and winning the Champions League. This is their big chance.
Absolutely, that's the next level. We've seen the fruits of Pep's revolution domestically. We're now looking for the next progression, and that means champions of Europe.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. John Stones starts with Aymeric Laporte in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Fernandinho in central midfield. And leading the line is Sergio Aguero. And they're underway now in the Champions League final. We're about to find out which team is the best in Europe. Now Griezmann. He's given it away. Manchester City did lift a European trophy, the Cup Winners' Cup, back in 1970. You grew up watching them, Lee, but that would have been just before your time, I think.
Yeah, only just though. I missed that one. But it's nice to see them now playing at a higher level and producing European football that we're all proud of, and certainly got my Manchester City supporters cap on. Well, it's in the cupboard anyway.
Piqué with it. Sergio Busquets. Umtiti. Messi. Griezmann. Dembele. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Fernandinho with it. Sterling has it. Sergio Aguero has it. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. And Aguero, David Silva! Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
Nelson Semedo. And Dembele's given it away. Fernandinho with it. De Bruyne. Sterling has it. Significant acreage for City to run into. Now Mendy. Far from typical of Aguero to give it away in that fashion. Now Griezmann. Messi. Given away. De Bruyne. João Cancelo. De Bruyne. Possession ceded by City here. Now Griezmann. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. De Bruyne now. And now Kevin De Bruyne. It's with David Silva. And the through ball was certainly overcooked. Meat and drink to the keeper. Given away by Barcelona. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. De Bruyne waiting. Simple for Ter Stegen. Griezmann. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. And he's clear as lines. Aguero. Sterling has it. A City free kick forthcoming. And clears his lines. Messi. Fernandinho. It's with Mendy. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. If there's such a thing as the perfect challenge, that was it, but a throw-in. And a throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. David Silva. Aguero. De Bruyne at the ready. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Fernandinho for once saw his pass devoured. Messi. Sergio Busquets. Dembele. And slipped through beautifully. A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona to get their noses in front? That remains to be seen. Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
So the game has restarted and it's Barcelona in front. De Bruyne now. And now Stones. Bernardo Silva. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, Barcelona will be happy if it stays like this. There's still some work to do in the second half, though, with the clock ticking down before their half.
And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. Antoine Griezmann can celebrate his goal.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
It's going their way, 2-0. Joao Cancelo. Aguero finds the avenue of attack, but will there be an end product from him? Barcelona have given us away. And Aguero. De Bruyne. And Bernardo Silva has it. And doing the thwarting, Samuel Umtiti. A City corner it is. And over comes the corner. Keeper didn't quite do enough. David Silva. Aguero. The delivery towards the back post. It goes beggingly. That could have been their ticket back into the game.
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like this.
Samuel Umtiti. Frankie de Jong. Sergio Busquets. Barca know it's a sector of the pitch devoid of defenders. Laporte with a block. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Fernandinho with it. It's with Bernardo Silva. Joao Cancelo. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Playing with purpose and control. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Lionel Messi. And Messi's incisive pass. Cutting the ball back. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the short lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
De Bruyne. And that is that for the first half in this Champions League final. And my goodness, Lee, did we think it would be so lopsided?
Well, I didn't, and there's one team very happy in that dressing room and the other one very, very down. But you've got to now play for pride. Come on. You've got families in the stand watching this. You've got to pull your socks up and try and make this second half a little bit more competitive.
"45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. He's given us away. Now here's Piqué. Now Busquets. And Messi. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Stones. Given away by... Griezmann's through ball. And up for grabs off the keeper.
Well, Derek, we've just seen a remarkable save. I thought it was in, you thought it was in, everybody thought it was in.
Antoine Griezmann, in a word so far, Lee Dixon, positive?
Wow, he's simply the
Oh, a lovely ball. And the cross is very much on. And a no-nonsense clearance. Now here's Piqué. And this is Dembele. Now, what can he do here? Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent positioning from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
David Silva. Aguero. It's with David Silva. Well, getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end product? After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And Manchester City going to the bench. A double substitution here. It could be up for grabs. And Bernardo Silva has it. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Played in there. No-nonsense clearance. Space and time for the cross. Gundogan. It's a weighted pass. The end product just wasn't there. Corner coming up. And now the delivery. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. It's with Mendy. And options in the centre. And he's got the beating of his opponent. That is how to put in a challenge. He's been a bit unlucky to concede the corner. Substitution time it is. And a deep ball in. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Gundogan. De Bruyne. And now Kevin De Bruyne. And Gundogan. And ready for it is Leroy Sané. Clattered away. That is how to apply the pressure. Robbed of possession, Coutinho. Stones. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Excellent defending, just couldn't quite keep it in play. Rodri. De Bruyne. It's with Joao Cancelo. De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne now. Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Nothing wrong with that idea. And that is offside. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready and now they will make the personnel change. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Options around him. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Bernardo Silva. This is De Bruyne. He's protecting it effectively. Well, that's not watertight defending. Crossing opportunity. Umtiti being closed down. Rodri. De Bruyne now. Joao Cancelo. Others in the vicinity. Lionel Messi. Nelson Semedo. And Messi. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Aguero. Given away. And it's with Coutinho. And he did well to get around to the ball.
Yeah, I give him 6 out of 10 for that save. Nothing more, nothing less.
And Barca's corner. Corner kick played in. Thumped clear. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And it's gone behind for the corner. Messi with the corner. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And they deal with the threat this time. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Sergio Roberto. Coutinho. The tackle crisp and accurate. With their noses in front in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
With a narrow lead and the clock ticking, it's so easy for the Barcelona players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench for signals. Staying focused is a skill.
And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, a bit more analysis as regards the goal. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. It's with Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne now. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Umtiti. Sergio Busquets. 1 minute remaining. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. And it's Vidal. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Attacking possibilities on the flank for City here. Aguero. Let's see what he has in store for them. Excellent challenge. And now the wait is over. Barcelona have done it. The Champions League trophy will return to Catalonia.
Well, magnificent end to a long, hard season. Eventually they've got their rewards and fully justified.
Well, for one team, it's a story of celebration. For the other, bitter disappointment. But the Barca players will remember this night for the rest of their lives. And as a player, Lee, as a Barcelona player in this case, this is what you want to experience.
Well, it is. You have expectations at the start of the season, all those long, hard training sessions in pre-season. You kind of need a goal to get through that pain, and focusing on winning trophies for Barcelona will be that carrot that they need.
It's Barcelona's Champions League. And they've got to savour this. It's not every night this comes along.
Well, they probably will be here next year, you never know, the way they play, but fully deserved, and they'll have celebrations right throughout the night with their families and friends.
The cup with the big ears, as it's affectionately known.
And this is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands, let them enjoy the experience with you, and the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities.
Now the chance for a photograph. My mum always told me to get on the front row.
She taught you well, Lee. There we have it. The Champions League victors for 2019.